Tiger Woods, arguably the greatest golfer of all time, went for 5 years without winning a golf tournament, which is an eternity in any professional sport, especially for someone as dominant as he was, winning year in and year out. Most people thought his career was finished, but last year, this happened.
Many doubted we'd ever see it, but here it is. The return to glory.
Welcome everyone to World Class Wednesdays. Today's lesson is champions are comeback artists. Besides Tiger Woods, here's a few more examples of people bouncing back from extreme situations. Love him or hate him, when Donald Trump was $9 billion in debt in the early 1990s, did you really believe he was washed up for good? Walt Disney also had to file bankruptcy when his first animation company took on too much debt. He lost the rights to one of his most popular cartoon characters, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, and Mickey Mouse and Snow White were also dismissed by the critics until Disney proved him wrong. Roland Hussey Macy had 4 retail stores at a first attempt at Macy's department store fail. After recovering 15 years later, he finally found success, with Macy's ending up becoming one of the largest chain of department stores in the country. Did anyone bet against Christopher Reeve making an international impact to help people with spinal cord injuries once he made the decision to do it? There's an old saying among the world class: a bet against a champion is a bad bet, and I couldn't agree more. Amateurs quickly become demoralized by setbacks and defeat and quietly slink back into their comfort zones. Professional performers know that large-scale success is based on a series of comebacks. They believe that setbacks are setups for comebacks. Amateurs often make the mistake of counting professionals out when things get tough. The average person grossly underestimates the level of mental toughness that champions possess. The great ones will come back out of nowhere just when everyone has counted them out. Emotionally speaking, they don't really understand the concept of giving up. I don't mean this as an insult. They understand how to quit intellectually, but emotionally, they've been hardwired through years of world-class programming to focus on a vision and persevere at any cost. This is why rock-solid character is critical to this group. The only thing that can stop the speeding locomotive from its destination is the potential harm or destruction of others. The great ones never sacrifice people for success. However, the upper class is so ego-driven, they often run over anyone who gets in their way. The world class, guided by their spirit-based consciousness, will only proceed toward their visions if their actions are fair to all parties concerned. Once this has been established, the champions fail again and again, yet continue coming back for more. On the physical plane, we call it perseverance. On the mental plane, we call it toughness. And on the spiritual plane, we call it artistry. Your action step for today is to identify a goal or dream in your life that you've given up on, and ask this critical thinking question: is it possible to make a comeback in this area and breathe new life into this old dream? You're a tougher, more competent performer than you were back when you abandoned this dream. Are you good enough to make a comeback now? In closing, I'd like to share with you a quote from world-class entrepreneur mentor Eric Worre. He said, "I'm going to the top of the mountain. You're either going to see me waving from the top or dead on the side, but you know what? I'm not coming down."